Hi, today I'm talking about the star. The twinkling constellation of this card isn't too far over our heads. Among other things, the star arcanum of the tarot is symbolic wish fulfillment. It could be because when nothing on earth grants our desire, we look up, we ask why, and please. And if they can permit these allowances, they would look down to us and say, what you desire is there. It usually is somewhere. And we figure it out when we get our stuff together. A sky filled with far-off suns can make us feel our insignificance. However, their remoteness assures us that our secrets are safe with them. A good tarot image speaks for itself, and our response to the stimulus of symbolism is always in flux. Poetry may be allergic to cliché. Absurdity certainly is. But we also shouldn't discount universal experiences just because they're familiar. So we try to see something new about it. We try to feel something new about it. That new thing, is it just new for me? Or is it new across consciousness? Is there a difference? Chance, to feed, to sanctify, to kneel, fertility, talent, inspiration, femininity, song, stellar, cosmic, ecology, irrigate, find one's place, star. I think that's interesting that they repeat star in the key words. And the tarot is all about the accidental in parallel with the on purpose, isn't it? I just don't think in the other descriptions they mention the sun in the sun as a key word. So I'll think about that significance. Oh, that's the back. The star reveals truth. The star washes herself clean. The star removes covers and limits. The star gives generously. The star flows down to earth. And the star shines with hope. Only a handful of times have I petitioned the cosmos with a request, a heartfelt appeal for a change or a desired occurrence. But for the times that I have to say the calls were answered. Perhaps twice on shooting stars, as if the sky was initiating the permission to ask, even though the streaks of light are usually chunks of debris burning up in the atmosphere. And in that way, really any object or being that gives us hope is a star. Then maybe two more times when things were difficult and I didn't know what to do. Either way, the wish or appeal is a solitary experience often done at the 11th hour. On a fundamental level, the night sky canvas shows us our position in the solar system and can be used as a compass to navigate our location on the globe. This may seem like a scientific contrast to the whimsies of wish, but when the success of a manifestation occurs, it comes in the form of real-time substantiation in our actual life. And navigation of the globe, analogous for the course of the choices we need to make in our lives, is not always obvious or logical. We often have to take leaps of faith into darkness before our eyes can adjust to the signposts. The difference between success and an unrealized dream is often reliant upon us holding our part of the agreement. A star cannot lead a ship to another shore that was never boarded and set to sail. But how unique are my wishes from all the dreams from all who lived. 2. All those celestial bodies sparkling above is as if each of us shines like one of them down here, as the earth's inhabitants have long found ourselves to entertain. Perhaps that's an explanation for the continuation of this whole familiar sentimentality. I mean, we do everything we can with what we have until all the resources seem to be exhausted. It's not unlike the change that happens when a star runs to the end of its resources and collapses under its own gravity. When we finally nakedly open and pour the cups of our heart to the cosmos, and there's nothing left to lose but to join it. No matter if our pride and our ego are dissolved to insignificance in comparison to the depth of the infinite starry space. A web of jewels reflecting light of all the other gems. Which ornament is which anymore? Okay, we know what it's like to be under the stars, but it doesn't mean the same thing every time. Same goes for when the star is drawn in a reading. How do you feel when you're under the stars? The life and depth of the night sky hides during the daylight. Silent friends in which you can confide, and if they listen, your wish might come true. Whatever you're experiencing while you're in their presence, your mood, your company, your attitude, the things you're contemplating or working out or enjoying, in combination with the position and the season of the stars have on display for you at that moment, gives you a feeling, whether you're conscious of the stars' contribution to it or not. Now I'm speaking more poetically here than astronomically because of my interests and background. There is much to be said from a theoretical or observational point of view. Ultimately, this is about the human experience in relation to these burning luminaries. The star, eventide, reveals a wide field of analogous exploration.